I will tell you that I think most of us go into relationships looking for chemistry and hoping for compatibility. And it should be the exact opposite. We should see if people are compatible and then try and figure out if there's chemistry. I think if you asked 100 people, what do you want?
Yeah.
99 can't describe what they want in a relationship. Oh, I want, faithfulness and loyalty. Stop. Like, what do you want? What does the day look like? What does a week look like? How do you handle fights? How do you handle somebody losing their job? How do you handle, blended families now, right? It's almost impossible to be older and not have to at least address what happens with a blended family. What happens with the ex who's going to cause problems? I mean, is that fun to talk about at happy hour?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Well, kind of like you were saying, like if you're somebody that's an entrepreneur that has that entrepreneur spirit, but you're married to somebody who's very structured, that's tough.
Sure.
Because if there's somebody that like they see, well, we need a job with benefits, and the entrepreneur spirit is like the complete opposite of that. Like, I mean, I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to, and it's not going to come with benefits at first. And there may not be a lot of money at first, but we're going to go, and that might just drive the other person insane.
Absolutely. So, but think about this. If I said, what do you want in a vacation? Everybody could tell you exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
I want this, and I want this, and I want this. I want to stay at this hotel. I want to be on this beach. I want to do this. I want to Paris, right? What do you want in a job? I want 40 hours. I want benefits and 401k.
So true.
I want a desk, and I want a window, and I want, right? What do you want? What do you want in a car? I want a Ferrari and
right.
100 bullet points. What do you want in a relationship?
That's so true. Like they have to really think about it.
Faithfulness and loyalty.
Yeah.
Faithfulness and loyalty. Well, you know what? Faithfulness and loyalty that's not even on the table. Like if we don't have a foundation of that, like why do we have to talk about that?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think why it's so difficult for people is because in order to love someone else, in order to be happy with someone else, you have to know you. You have to know what brings joy to you. You need to love you first before you can love anybody else.
Sure.
And I talk about having the self-awareness, like the onion being the self-awareness, having to pull back the layers to really find out who you are and what you stand for. And I feel that once you're there, once you know who you are and what you stand for, then finding that other individual or significant, you're going to be way clearer, and you're not going to pour so much on that other person for happiness or, confidence or, any of that, because you know who you are. Now sure. You're not finding, it's not looking for someone that's going to complete you, because you're already complete.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying? Once you get to that point.
Too.
Right.
I also think it becomes very scary for people, because if I tell you exactly what I want, what if it's not out there? If I said, I want a professional woman between this age and this age, whose kids are between this age and this age.
Kids, even part of the kids' age.
But do realistically, at 51 years old, would I want to meet a woman that had a 6-month-old set of twins?
Right.
Is that what I want the rest of my life to look like?
Yeah.
And that's scary, because everybody's going to go, oh, you're being super judgy. What if she's a great person? Mm-hmm. Well, she's a great person that should be with somebody who wants kids.
Right. No, you're right. Because
there's somebody out there.
I used to have a checklist.
But it's scary, because the more we're specific about what we want, the scarier it is that we might not be able to find it.
So true.
And so I think as long as we don't define it, everybody's got potential.
Everybody's got potential.
Yeah. Right? And then we get in the middle of these relationships, and there's a little bit of chemistry and there's physical connection.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden we're 6 months in, and we're starting to figure out, wow, she really hates that I'm impulsive. But I like her, and like we've connected physically. And,
yeah, that's tough.
It seems so weird, and and then little by little, this compromise and then the resentment and so I get it. But that's, that to me is what I would tell people is